We are further delighted to have in our midst for the next 2 days an esteemed and diverse group of stakeholders who are coming together to validate the green supplement to Kenya's national AfCFTA implementation strategy.
The sectors which will benefit mostly from this green supplement will be the tea and coffee farmers, small-scale tea farmers. They are threatened by climate change. If they proceed as they have been proceeding, they will eventually be swept away. The prices will go down and they will suffer as a result.
We have the energy sector, we have the transport sector, we have the value addition segment, we have the manufacturing, we have the retail and wholesale. So as we look at the supplement, it's not only going to affect or to impact positively on the two sectors it's actually focusing on, but also all the other sectors across the value chain.
Our intervention continue to be anchored in three main functions of the ECA: supporting research and policy analysis, undertaking capacity building, and facilitating multi-stakeholder engagement and dialogue.
So any trade policy that we are discussing at the moment, you will never miss. Actually, this is a central theme in trade policy: sustainability issues, matters environment, matters labor, and all the other issues of sustainability. So I'm saying this workshop is extremely important because the times that we are in right now, we cannot avoid talking about sustainability issues, and this is one of them. And also we are familiar with, all along we have been talking about challenges that are facing agriculture, price fluctuations. We've been talking about market competition. No one actually thought about this critical challenge of climate change. But now when you look at trade at the moment and you look at climate change, you cannot separate the two.
This workshop will provide a platform to help Kenya effectively harness the potential of the AfCFTA to increase prosperity while making the economy more resilient to climate impact and ensuring environmental sustainability by identifying opportunities to develop resilient value chains and proposing a national plan to promote green trade and climate adaptation with a specific focus on tea and coffee sectors.
The government of Kenya has been very keen in ratifying the treaties relating to climate change first. Then when it comes to the green supplement, which focuses on tea and coffee, we note that tea and coffee are very important sectors in the Kenya's economic development. And with this climate change action on these two particular sectors are very important and aligned to sustainable development of these two sectors.
So agriculture contributes a huge portion of Kenya's GDP, but this has been threatened by climate change. So when this supplement will address these problems and give solutions, so in the end of the day, it will contribute to our economic development because it has given tangible ways of how to address some of these issues which have arisen because of climate change.
We adopt to the better and smart agricultural farming. It fetches better price and also better trade prospects in that manner. That way we are pushing our country towards the economic level and economic direction that we desire it to be.
The green supplement we are discussing today is part of UNOICA's broader initiative to support African countries in the implementation of the AfCFTA.
Some of these items cannot be delivered with the government resources alone or the sectoral resources alone. So the support from UNECA and DANIDA are very important.
UNECA, in collaboration with the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, has implemented a project funded by the Danish International Development Agency, DANIDA, to identify green value chains opportunity and climate adaptation needs across 19 African countries and 5 regions, including Kenya.
The partnership between Kenya, the Danish government, and UNECA has been quite beneficial because it has allowed all entities to bring in experts, leaders and experts in their respective fields, allowing them to share, cross-pollinate, and contribute to a proper document.
Through this partnership, there's been pooling of resources together, and that has come a long way. I really, probably from one partner it wouldn't have been possible, but with the three of them pooling resources together, that has been good.
Today's workshop provides a platform for stakeholders to share their insight and validate the draft green supplement to Kenya's national AfCFTA implementation strategy.
There's going to be a lot of funding that needs to be pushed towards the implementation of the strategy in terms of research and development, funding in terms of funding capacity building activities.
So upon validation of the green supplement, there are two steps I foresee. First one will be public awareness. We'll need to have people, citizens of Kenya, farmers, sector players, aware of what it entails.
Especially the farmers and the producers. Yeah, they've been very open with the information because they have felt the impact of climate change. So they are eager also to see some of these impacts being either reversed or they being helped, assisted, so that they can be able to mitigate against these impacts.
I do personally recommend co-implementation between the government and the private sector and also the non-governmental sector, the CSOs, because we do believe that every part of the government and the CSOs, they play a very major role, but also very differently and unique role.